Alright gamers, welcome back. Valheim episode 2, we are back. I need to change my hotkey to start recording because it's the same hotkey in Valheim that opens up the command window, so not a big deal right now. I'll worry about that later. Or honestly, I'll probably forget about it and never fix it in Valheim, but anyways, we're back. Last night we built a little temporary base, something to get us out of the elements, and somewhere we can call home for right now. I'm going to go ahead and annotate it on the map. We'll name it Heim. Pretty sure that means home in Nordic. I'm going to gather a couple more pieces of wood, cut down maybe one more tree to finish. I don't want to say decorating, but some of the core aspects of this little hut. Then I think we're going to go out and try and hunt a few more deer and boar. I need some more leather scraps and deer hide. I also need a lot more wood, so honestly maybe one tree isn't going to cut it. Oh, get it? It's a little that was not a sentence. It's a little early in the morning for me, so still sipping my coffee. If my eyes look a little sunken and still tired, that's why. You'll have to forgive me. Usually I have like a this like ice mask that I wear in the mornings, and for some reason I just forgot to put it on this morning. Kind of helps take down the swelling in your face. Oh, you don't look so tired. I hate right when I wake up I just look, I have really bad like heavy eyes. Is that a thing? Come on. Get underneath there. Well, either way, I want to go around the house and add a few of these, like, stumps. I guess that'll work. I'm gonna have to do the same thing with this one. Give me just 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I wasn't crazy about the lighting. Also, notice the little ponytail back here. I wasn't crazy about the lighting that we were getting from the windows right now, so I went ahead and closed the blinds up a little bit, cut the overhead light on. I'm not a giant fan of overhead lights. I think they look really gross. That's something that my ex-girlfriend taught me, but we do what we gotta do for right now. Okay, one tree was definitely not enough. I'm gonna need a couple more. Let's cut this bad boy down. Oh, one hit. Took it down. It was already on its last leg. I'm going to try and get it like right in the middle. Wood cutting already at 16. That's really nice. Looks like we've drawn the attention of the Greylings. Sorry, the new girl that I'm talking to texted me back. I'll get back to her in just a little bit. Okay, let's finish adding some of these details. I like to wrap the entire house with these like wood poles just to add a nice structure identity, but also like stability to the house. As well as I think I'm going to cut these two walls out and go ahead and add half walls to create these window-like walls. Pop one over here as well. That's nice. How much wood do we have left? 12 pieces. It's not going to be enough to make what I need, but we'll at least get the rest of the roof pitched up. And I definitely need to at least get the optical illusion of like some stability going here. Nice. What do we need, like a half here? Now we're gonna need a whole. That'll do it. More wood. That should be exactly enough. Now, make a stairwell there so I can get inside a little easier in the near future, but for right now, let's venture out. Let's try and kill a couple more boar and deer. And while we're out, we'll gather some stone and some wood that's like organically laying around. I hear a deer. Ah, shit, I scared it. $20 stone. Now we'll do 25. I want to get at least 10 wood while we're out as well, and maybe a couple more berries and mushrooms. 10 wood will allow me to build a storage chest, which I can then, you know, put all these materials in. The leathers, the feathers, the excess stone and wood that I don't want to carry on my person that are going to tie me down. Okay, we got 10 stone. Or sorry, 10 wood. It's 25 stone now. Don't need any more stone. A boar. Oh, 2 boar. Now, like we said last night, boars don't get scared like deer. They actually want to fight us. They're aggressive. But it's always nice to, one, try and sneak attack them for that big sneak attack damage. But 2, also try and sneak attack them for more levels in our sneak, right? I'm a big fan of sneaking in this game. You guys know me, I usually play the rogue class, so if there's a game where I can do stealth, and especially if the stealth is a skill, I'm going to be doing it. It's a very foggy day. I don't really like to explore on these foggy days. Oh, and there's Eikthyrs summoning stone. Sneeze, hang on. Sorry. My allergies are going crazy. The pollen is insanely bad right now. Hugin. Calling forth the beast. You have found the summoning place of one of the Forsaken. Make the correct offering at the altar and they will come. Be wary, though. The Forsaken are not easy prey, so craft a wicked weapon, don your finest armor, and eat a hearty meal before engaging them in combat. Hunt his kin. Now, I already know what this means. I've, you know, like I've said and shown you guys, like I've played and beaten this game many a time, so we need 3 deer head trophies. We don't have a single one. We've only gotten 1 boar trophy, so Need to hunt a lot more deer. So I think first things first is going to be, you know, gathering as many leather scraps and deer hide as I can to craft an armor set, as well as a bow and arrow. I know I need, I think, leather scraps for a bow and arrow, so... This is actually kind of a nice valley here. I could have built my base here, but that's a little too close to Eikthyre's summoning stone. Ooh, whoa! Talk about lucky. Let's eat some fresh food. There's like 6 boar here. Oh, that's my alarm, sorry. Ah, the grayling's gonna give me away, bro. Somehow the boar didn't see me. If I had to guess, this is gonna be the boar runestone that talks about like boar being good prey to hunt or something like that. Don't leave. Alright, he just keeps moving. I'm gonna have to go for it. The raspberries taste like raspberries. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. That one was bad. Let's gather all these raspberries, kill the rest of these boar. Sneak already level 9. Let's go. You son of a bitch. Yep. Puts us at 9 leather scrap already. That's really good. Yep. Backstab, baby. Alright, one major thing that I do want to try and do is find a coastline. And it looks like there's one here, so... If I head in this general direction, I'm assuming there's going to be a coastline over here, but let's read this runestone first. Finding a coastline is important because, well, multiple reasons really. One, I'll know where we can build a ramp and, or not really a ramp, but like a dock, and where I'll be able to launch our boat once we eventually get to that point. And maybe I'll want to build like maybe a pathway or move our home a little closer to the edge of the water, depending on where that is. But 2, also there's, what's it called? Flint? I believe it's called flint, which is a material that we'll need to build certain things that I want to build for our character, so. This land is hard and wild, but we who are brought here are harder still. Take comfort, traveler, in the gifts before you, the good wood and stone, the fruits and flowers of the forest. Look also to the wild boar who roam these lands. They fear fire and the hand of man but they can be taught to obey it. Go quietly to them and let them eat on your stock. Roots of the ground are their pleasure. Interesting. So I'm going to mark this boar stone. The fog is cleared up now. That's nice. Every runestone that we find, I'm going to try and mark. I'm going to try and annotate our map really well. I've talked about it before in other series that I've done with you guys, but I'm a big like map annotator. When I was younger, I wasn't, and as I've gotten older, I love annotating the map. I feel like it's one of those things that you can look back on at the end of an adventure and really get a quick like visual aid on the progress that you've made and how far you've come, the hours that you put in. It's like seeing a collage. You're just like, man, there was a lot of like work done on this. You know what I mean? It's the painting at the end, if you will, that you get to appreciate. Hello. We'll always take raspberries. These are useful way after we get out of the meadows. We're at 30 out of 50 right now. Also should be gathering all these sticks on the ground. Sun will be going down soon. We're going to need to make our way back to camp, but I'd really like to at least find the edge of the coastline. Is that the right way to say that? The edge of the coastline? I think it's just coastline. I'd really like to find the coastline before nightfall. Oh. Nice. Come on, give me a trophy. No, still not. Still not a single trophy. Nice. This is the coastline. There we go, flint. The flint axe, the flint knife, the flint spear, chopping block, the tanning rack, those are all really valuable. My #1 priority is going to be making the flint knife. I'm a big fan of the dagger weapons, the knife weapons, especially for the playstyle that I play. I like to sneak up, deal large amounts of damage. The knife has a huge like crit bonus to it. Hey, it's the first necks that we're seeing. Necks are basically just like little lizard creatures that hang around near the outskirts of the water. They can drop meat, obviously a head as a trophy. Yeah, I think we're getting towards the part where we need to start heading back, so I'm gonna run through this little section as we go back to try and get the map exploration complete there. How much flint do we have? 9 pieces. Let's see if we can gather a few more before we get back home. I'll dry off by the fire. At this point, let's pull out our torch. I hear another deer, but I don't see it. Oh. I think that neck saw me. Maybe not. Whip out the torch again. Just to kind of help see. Ah! The deer can see me a lot further away when I have that torch out, so I kind of spooked him, but that's okay. We'll let that one live, reproduce. More deer for the future. $40 wood from just picking up branches as we were out adventuring. That's actually pretty good. Just a day out foraging, hunting boar, scouting the landscape. We come home to our little hut. You know, it's not much, but I appreciate it for what it is. One thing that I do want to do real quick is build a staircase just coming off the front here. That way we can kind of seamlessly go right up. It's not resisting us. Another thing that I want to do, 45-degree wall, we'll pop that in right there. Right there, right there, and right there. And before we build any more, let's get some storage chests down. 1, 2, and tell you what, 2 torches outside, kind of light up the landscape so we know where our home is. And for right now, let's just do 1 inside. We also have just enough wood left to build 2 cooking stations. So we'll pop 2 of those bad boys over the fire. Start cooking some of this meat that we have. Close our doors. We'll get the rest of these walls built in the morning. Probably need like another tree or 2 to get all of the support structures built and everything. But for tonight, let's prepare our tools. Cook some of this meat that we have. We've got 6 deer meat and 6 boar meat to cook, as well as 1 necktail. This gives us 30 health, 10 stamina, lasts 20 minutes, and it gives us 2 health a tick. So very nice for bonus health, health regen. It lasts longer than the berries, of course. So we'll put our leather goods, our feathers. For now, we'll put the beech tree seeds in there, and then in this chest we'll have obviously like wood, stone, flint, and resin. We'll keep the boar head in here as well for right now. Right after this, just 1 more piece of meat to cook. And then we'll hit the hay, rest up for the night, start a new day in the morning. Alright, so we have 34 mushrooms, call it 35 mushrooms, 35 raspberries, 10 cooked boar meat, 5 cooked deer meat, and 1 necktail. Now the boar meat gives us 30 health, 10 stamina, 20 minutes, 2 health a tick. The deer meat gives us 35 health, 12 stamina, 20 minutes, 2 health a tick. And the neck tail gives us 25 health, 8 stamina, 20 minutes, 2 health a tick. Jump in bed. Call it a night. You dream you're walking in a snowy wood when you come upon a naked child, sitting against a tree with his eyes closed but his chest moving to breathe. Couldn't remember any more of the dream than that. Alright, fresh day. First things first. Let me see what we've learned on the workbench. We can make wooden arrows, 8 wood, a flint axe, 4 wood, 6 flint, a stone axe, we've already got one of those. Crude bow, this is the important one. 10 wood, 8 leather scraps. I might be able to make that. Rag tunic, we already have one. Club, we have one. Hammer, we have one. A hoe, a farmer's tool for working the earth. This is pretty nice. We can even out the land, so I could actually get this even over here. Make a flat surface. It's pretty important to make. 5 wood, 2 stone. Flint knife, this is one that I really want for myself. 2 wood, 4 flint, 2 leather scrap. Rag trousers, 5 leather scrap, a wooden shield, 10 wood, 4 resin, 4 leather scrap. You can also change the style on these, pretty cool. I would like to make a wooden shield with my flint knife. Wood tower shield, I won't make one of these are a little too heavy for me. But 10 wood, 6 leather scrap, a flint spear, 5 wood, 10 flint, 2 leather scrap. Spears are nice, but I'm not crazy about them. They are nice for hunting deer. You can, from a range, like chuck the spear and get a crit. It's really nice, so I might actually wind up making one just for deer hunting. But we have a decent bit of flint. I need more wood, right? So first things first, let's make our bow. What do we need? 8 leather scrap. So I'll need 10 leather scrap total, which we do have exactly that for the bow and the knife. So really I need wood. Let's go cut down a tree. These two right here look pretty good. Let's pop some food. Let's go mushroom, raspberry, and the necktail. Gives us about 90 stamina total, which is pretty good. As well as a decent bit of health. I think my health is going to be at like maybe 70 or 80. That's what that bar looks like down there. Hopefully these fall into other trees. No, okay. Nice. That deer up on the ridge. I think we're actually going to sneak up on that and try and get him in just a second. Come on, now you gotta break any second. There we go. Ooh. When felling trees, you have to be careful that they don't fall on you. You need to watch as they're falling, like what direction they're falling, because they can fall on you and instantly kill you. It's gonna be a tricky deer to sneak up on because he is up on a hill. Oh, there's two. Alright, well that being the case, I'm only gonna be able to get one. Come on. Shit. Alright, we spooked that one off. No way, that's not a crit. No! He's gone. Oh. This one came back. Redemption. Stop moving. Nice. Trophy? Yes, our first deer trophy. Alright, let's get this tree down. That puts us at 51 wood pieces. That should be enough to get the rest of these walls put up. We're gonna need one here, and then a 26 and a 26 should complete these walls. Nice. Put one up here, one there, and then like half a wall. Ah, crap. And half a wall. Alright. Completely enclosed. Nice. Let's get that repaired. Let's pull out our leather scraps. Let's pull out our flint. We'll make a crude bow. And a flint knife. Nice. I think we'll be putting the club up for now. What's our club skill at? 11. I'm going to keep it with me because I do want to get it to at least like 15, a nice even level. I wish we had it at level 10, but it's almost level 12. It's not a big deal. Now I want to make rag trousers, so I'm going to need some more leather scrap. I want to make a wood shield, so more leather scrap, so about 4 more? Or sorry, no, 5 plus 4, 9. 9 more, leather scraps. Let's take out our stone as well. We'll make a gardening hoe. That way we can till the land, raise it, level it, pathen it. New building piece, stone. Oh, that's right, you can put up stone as like a visual thing. Put the seeds in here. Now let's make a couple sets of arrows. That gives us 40 arrows. Pop some fresh meat on the fire. Take out our gardening hoe. Level that out. What'd I just break? Something. Now that we have this leveled, we can add another platform to the bottom here, maybe? Not necessarily. There we go. Oh, we already have one down there. Good. I can see it. With that being the case, let's go ahead and break this down. Remove our fire. Build a new fire in the center there. And some new cooking stations to properly fit in here. There we go. That's clipping a little. That's going to bother me. I got bad OCD. That looks good. Repair our tools. What does that leave us with? Barely anything. But alright, I mean, our HUD looks pretty cool. Still need a little bit of work as far as like some more pillars and things to support the roof, I think. Just for visual reasons, but For now, it's okay. You've crafted a hoe. The tool is used for landscaping. You could say it's the perfect complement to the hammer. Use it to clear the ground and manipulate the terrain. It is easier to build on level ground, of course. Alright. Let's see. Well, tell you what. It's a pretty solid stopping point for the day. Episode's gone on long enough, so not bad. You know, we made our flint knife. We've got a bow and arrow now, a hoe. We've got a solid supply of food, some arrows. Next time, I think we're just going to be hunting deer and boar exclusively, continuing to gather our resources, and yeah, prepping for the Eikthyr fight. We're pretty close. I think maybe next time we can take on the Eikthyr fight. If not, episode 4 or 5, we should be able to take on Eikthyr. We just need a couple more deer head. We need pants, and then really, I mean, that's it. That's really all I need. So, all right, guys, we're gonna call this one here for now. I want to thank you for hanging out. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love, and God bless gamers.